happens in a dance unit? Oh, individual steps, okay, yeah. Have any of you ever heard of the idea of creative movement? So like the teacher's like, before we do any of the complicated choreography stuff, I really just want you guys to connect to the music. So I'm gonna put a song on, classical music usually, and I just want you to just move however you want. It's the first thing that you're gonna do. We're gonna warm up the students by like putting music on and just do whatever you want. If you can't get it wrong, just move, right? How many of you have heard of that concept as one of the first steps of warming up students into dance? Does that kind of sound familiar, right? That's what happens. I know because I looked up all the resources as a teacher who didn't know how to teach dance. I was like, what's the first thing I have to do? And I would try it, and what would happen is there's like the three dancers, like girls or guys, doesn't matter, and they're just like, woohoo! Finally, this is my moment, it's not basketball class, right? And then there's like a whole bunch of them that are like, okay, and they're kind of just doing like a very basic like walk or some sort, and then there's a whole bunch of them that are like, and they're usually all clustered together being like, and they just don't get it. Because here's the thing, creative movement, creative exploration is an advanced complex skill. You assume that students have movement vocabulary, that they know how to listen to music, and that they know enough about understanding the kind of music that they can apply the knowledge in a creative way, communicating how they think and feel, all in one shot. The equivalent to that in an English setting, a literature setting, is like asking a student who has only been taught the letters A, B, and C to write a paragraph about how they feel. Seriously, they don't know how to make a word, they don't know how to write a sentence, they can't write a paragraph, let alone know how to communicate their thoughts and feelings through it. That's what creative expression can do. And I'm not saying that it's bad, I'm just saying that let's consider that before we do that, we do some other stuff, okay? So the 6 phases of teaching dance for understanding go like this. Dance is a playful experience. Dance appreciation, developing connections, then creative exploration, skill refinement, and dance performance. How many of you would like to use dance and think that your dance unit should finish with students creating a dance routine? How many of you think that that's really valuable in school? If you believe it, it's good. That's what this is all about. We're going to do that. Because there's something really powerful about allowing students to create dance moves, put it together, work as part of a team, and then be really proud of something that they've created. That's really powerful. They don't have a lot of those kinds of like self-expression, like really authentic opportunities, especially not with movement in our curriculum, right? You know, but like a lot of teachers like don't like those topics and they just avoid them or they do them very loosely. So dance is a really great way to do that, and hopefully through this workshop you can see really simple ways to apply that. So I really believe in the power of creating a dance routine where everyone has to work together to do a dance, but how we get there can be shaken up a little bit.